that new whip. Hey, who get a do drip?
And we're live.
Welcome to Bet Records, where we talk about hot topics, ideas, and all the shit you really want to hear.
All right, guys, what's up? How's it going? Is it week 3 now?
I think
week 3, something like that. It was week 2 or something last week. I don't know.
We're just pumping them out. We're just grinding, dude.
Pumping them. We got me, Trenton, Q-Tip. You probably already met him in the first podcast. We've done a few with him already. We actually have a special guest here in the studio, Cole.
What's up?
Chester.
Yep.
How you doing, buddy?
The one and only. I'm the best.
Now, for those of you who don't know Cole, he actually has a few aliases. You got Sussnut, you got Chestnut. That one's a classic.
Where's Chestnut from?
I did that one to myself.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I accidentally wrote it on the five-top board or whatever.
Yep.
And it just kind of stuck that. That wasn't the best idea.
Why
now Sussnut come out?
Yeah, why in that moment did you decide to do that? Because I believe I was one of the couple people that after you gave me the pen was like, why? That's not your last name. Why did you even put that on there?
Honestly, I have no fucking idea. I just did it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. I think I have like one alias. I don't know. Some people call me Burns sometimes, but that's about it. But, he's got a couple
there's Josh B from Five Top.
Yeah, we got that one too.
See, you got a couple.
But Cole's got a couple more. You got Wolverine.
There you go, yeah.
You got... I mean, he looks like the guy from the Dos Equis commercials sometimes, right? He's got all he's got all the multiple personalities too. The most interesting guy in the world,
Oh yeah,
the most.
I am.
But I think they have a term for that. Multiple personalities disorder. Cole, we actually called this podcast together, and right before we actually started, we had a secret meeting talking about how this is an intervention, Cole.
Oh, it's an intervention.
The first step is admitting you have a problem.
All right, so what should you go by from now on? What are we gonna?
Yeah,
go
what's
by?
our official
Fuck.
name here?
Yeah, what do you prefer?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I'm just cool with all of them, I guess.
I was gonna say even my phone doesn't know your name because when I type your name into group chats, it comes up as Coke. It just autocorrects, and that's everyone. It'll be in a group chat, and it's like
Coca-Cola, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
no,
sure,
of
that
course.
one.
It did Cole with you, or like
yeah,
lump of
COAL. Yep. Nah,
Cone?
no, coal.
I was gonna say
still coal.
like a lump of coal.
Oh, great.
To be honest, I just do that one as a meme. I just think that one's funny to add it onto the joke too. That one's all me. That's no
The
accident.
internet just doesn't know my name, I guess. I think they're lying every time.
But yeah, I mean, we got some cool stuff in this episode. Trenton, I know you had some stuff.
Yeah, well, if you looked at our last podcast, talked a little bit about stocks. Hopefully, we got a couple people looking into that one and kind of starting their paper trading and at least getting interested in kind of how they work and stuff like that as well. Kind of tracking a couple stocks. Crazy day today. Unfortunately, not everything I did today worked, but there's going to be a big week coming up, and there's a couple things you want to keep a look at here. And again, not financial advice at all. Please, obviously, risk what makes the most sense for you and. Do your own research as well after this.
Take everything with a grain of salt.
Of course. Couple risky plays if you're really trying to look at some stuff here. Microvision is a company, it's ticker MVIS. I looked at them today. They broke up pretty close to even today. I believe they went down a couple cents if I remember correctly. But they have the laser technology for all the self-driving and parking cars that kind of go around and stuff like that.
Last time, right?
I think so. If I remember right, I can't remember.
Yeah.
But they have some of that stuff going for them. So it's definitely like a 6 month at least to a year kind of hold.
Yep.
They definitely got some volume today.
Well, and they're 1 month. I mean, even going to 3 months, 1 year, everything's just fantastic. They're 1 month, they're up 214%. 1 week, they're up 41%. Even on the day, they're up 30%.
Okay, so they did end up.
Dude,
it was
a 30% gainer today. Over 3 months, they're up 1,000%, and over a year, they're up 4,000%.
Yeah, so that was one I was looking at today for sure. But
it's just obnoxious, yeah, dude. I mean, it's definitely one to like track. They're at their 52-week high right now, so
and I don't know.
not...
Do you know what companies exactly they licensed? I don't know if they licensed out to Tesla or anything like that necessarily. I don't know exactly what it is.
Specifically which one.
But that's what they do. So it could be bought out by a company like
things because it's kind of newer technology. So not all the automobiles have that kind of technology yet. and not a lot of companies use it, i.e. like foreign companies don't really use that kind of stuff. Like Audi does and BMW, but like when you get into like the Japanese and the Chinese automakers, they don't really put that fancy stuff in cars. I mean, half of them, if you didn't know, they don't even put remote start in them. Like Toyotas, those don't come with remote start.
Damn. No,
same with like Hyundais and stuff. It's not an option.
Yeah. Huh. It's probably just something that they don't see as a need. I'm sure to save cost too a little bit.
They're more about like crap not breaking. Here in America and like Europe, we're all about like the flashy crap. And
do we all have Chevy? I got yeah.
I have a Ford.
You do have a Ford, don't you? Yeah.
But American companies, they focus on like the flashy crap and like, because that's what Americans like. We like the latest technology and we like
the heated seats,
the seat that like massages your back and crap. But
heated steering wheel.
Over in Japan,
that stuff's nice. I don't know.
That's what I'm saying, man. But over in Japan and China, they just really don't care about that stuff. I mean, they just rather have a car that lasts them 15 years, you know?
So it's a very function over form culture.
Correct.
Sure.
Correct.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of speaking of function. The other one I'm kind of starting to watch this week is called Nano Dimensions, NNDM. They're creating some kind of X-ray MRI technology. It's both cost and time saving. The X-ray machine doesn't have to get, it kind of has to do a preheat and heat up to a certain degree in order to do the MRI. And this one doesn't have to preheat. It just kind of quick does it. I just kind of quick looked at it last night a little bit. I didn't end up tracking this one as much today. You got a couple things on that one?
I do. So I've been tracking this one for about 2 days now.
Yeah, since we talked about it to begin with.
We talked about it, yep. Their 1 year looks fantastic. You're looking at about 900% on that guy. 3 month, again, 200%. 1 month, they're still up 30%. What's interesting, though, is that on the 1 week, they're actually down 13%. So if you go by trends and just how this stock is somewhat gone there, it might be a good time to get in on it. I don't know yet. I haven't fully done my research and I haven't looked through like what they do specifically or not, but
this one's getting down there.
Yeah, I definitely am gonna watch it before I buy it, kind of a deal.
Yeah.
So
no, for sure.
Yeah.
There's a couple places, a couple of different companies right now that are going to be doing dividends and earnings within this next coming week to kind of watch for, and again, look at research on these. A couple of dividends for this week. If you own this stock, it's before either Tuesday or Wednesday. I believe Microsoft was today. Starbucks might have been today. Both gave a percent of dividends out to their their stockholders.
Their investors.
I believe Haynes and Hershey is tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Haynes does give over a 3% yield, which is better than a lot of most other companies.
Oh yeah.
If you find something above a 1% yield, that's usually pretty decent. A lot of them are 30%. What did you get a dividend from something?
I got a dividend from Apple the other week.
They're below 1, I think.
Yeah, I got a bunch of shares of those guys, and I only got like $1.30 or $1.50 on it, and I was like, wow, really? That's like all I'm gonna get, huh?
But yeah,
I don't know. I guess
it's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
Couple earnings too this week. We got a bunch. Amazon's coming out with earnings. Baidu is another online place, I believe, and they're doing earnings after market on Wednesday. They went up a lot today. I had a couple of them. I can't remember what percent it was, but they did pretty good today. Amazon went down. Amazon's only got to go up. Now it could be a decent time to look at them as well. Shopify has earnings that's released tomorrow morning, actually. It's Wednesday morning. So if you're hearing this, it might be a little late, but you might want to check out that guy. That guy, I believe, went up again today. Wix.com has got some before market stuff tomorrow as well. Dropbox is before Wednesday market open too. Roku is also Thursday, so if you're checking this one out, you might want to look at Roku. I mean, they've just been consistent. I mean, I have the Amazon Fire Stick, but the Roku's obviously the same thing.
It's like the same thing, yeah.
But with COVID and streaming services is the new craze, I don't see that one really going down much. I mean,
it's more of like a safe pick,
it's
more than like a heavy gainer.
Yep, it's going to be more of a hold it, and you'll get some with interest for it with it for sure.
Yeah.
Walmart has earnings before the market opens on Thursday, so get in on that one. I read that they have a household COVID vaccine that's been going around. They've been kind of giving it to lower income places, and supposedly it's brought business back into their local Walmart places and stuff. I read that last night on Yahoo, actually. So That might be a really interesting one if they have vaccines they're giving out. Maybe more customers A are going to spend more, and B.
The school was doing that. The school was handing
schools
out
are too?
those personal COVID things. Yeah, they were doing it like a month ago. Like the
What do you mean?
test that
Just
you
the
just take
tests.
home. Yeah,
Oh,
you
the
take,
test. Yeah, this is
you
I
the
take
think they're
vaccine.
giving the actual
wait,
vaccine.
Oh, they're
They're
giving
giving-
actual.
Yep,
Oh,
they're trying to give everyone
Uh,
the vaccine and try to make it, more available for especially that low income class housing too and stuff.
That
From
maybe
like I
can't
said, what I
afford
read,
it or whatever.
exactly, and
Yeah.
it's just healthcare is kind of a thing too, and now there's gonna be some more options with Biden coming back, but yeah, a lot of places don't have healthcare, so that's definitely one to look at. John Deere as well has earnings on Friday. Maybe check that out. Agriculture is never, it's not going to go away at all.
Yeah.
That might be a good one to look at too. Couple safe plays that I have quick here just to kind of end it all off. I really liked Walmart as well, like I said, just for the COVID vaccine stuff. Amazon was down $80 last week, and it's still up $150 or more over the month. So it'll go up, especially with the earnings, I believe. A lot of the like Walmart and Amazon stores and stuff like that, their earnings are coming from Black Friday and Christmas as well into this quarter. That's kind of how it just ended up rolling over. So we can hope and expect, especially with COVID and like Walmart having 5 days of Black Friday sales, that those should do a little bit better. So yeah, that's kind of all I really had right away for the stock kind of stuff. A lot of stuff to kind of watch on the radar. Of course, do your own research.
I had a couple more too. I don't know if you saw the Churchill Capitol. I don't remember if we talked about it
that
a little
on
bit
the
on
Robin
the
Hood.
last
I
one.
think we talked about Lucy Motors a little bit. I forgot about that one actually. Yeah.
So yeah, they went up. God, what was it, like 40% or something like
I
that
believe,
today?
yeah.
So
They were at about 38 when I was looking at it, and then
they got up to 52.
Yep.
So I dumped all those that I had, and I'm gonna wait for it to drop down a little bit.
Yep.
And then probably get back into it because there's still a blank check company, so it's
They can still acquire more stuff. The whole Lucy Motors thing, like we were talking about last time, last I saw and read, they haven't closed that deal officially yet.
nope.
So everyone's just getting in on it now, getting in on before the hype. If they lock the deal in, which it still really looks promising, it could still continue to go up.
Yep.
So we'll just kind of have to watch that one as well and see.
Gonna see what
I was going to
happens.
get in on it. I missed it. I missed it by a half hour. I was going to close on
Yep.
it. I decided to go elsewhere, but
It is what
you
it
win
is.
some, you lose
I
some.
also jumped in on American Airlines earlier today too. I think that industry is really going to go up with all the
Yeah. With all the traveling and COVID and stuff picking up or what?
yeah, with all the travel and the COVID and all that kind of stuff. And especially once the vaccine is going to get a little more like introduced, it's definitely going to take.
I heard today on the news that only 11% of people now, as of today, what is it, Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday the 16th. Only 11% of the U.S. has the first shot still. And it's
11%.
about 5 or 6 still, if I remember correctly, for the second one. It's not going up that much every week. I believe we talked about it. Did we talk about it on the first one, or maybe I just brought it up a different day?
Yeah,
but
we talked about it either on the first or the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, efforts are ramping up. We're not going to see that like effect. We're not going to see the ramp up actually happen probably for another month, though. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So every day it gets faster and faster, and the more vaccines get shipped out and stuff. You know what I mean? But you won't see that actually like progress until like a month or so from now. You know what I mean? At least you should.
yeah. And I saw Biden has like a whole COVID plan, and this is how he's going about it. I think they got enough of the vaccine for everyone in America or something, and they're working on distributing it. Or I read something this morning on it, but. Yeah, I don't remember how that all worked, but yeah, I guess they kind of have a whole plan of how to go about it and try to tackle the whole thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, then with that done, we can move into my segment on the Texas blackouts that have been occurring. So basically, Texas has been getting hit by heavy cold weather, obviously, like a bunch of the central and southern United States. I read today that there's still 4 million people without power right now in Texas.
Yeah.
And that so basically what happened is they've been having rolling blackouts for the last like 4 or 5 days.
Just because it's been that cold, or
Yes,
just
it's
with
been
the
that
blackouts?
cold, and the infrastructure can't obviously withstand that cold. And then also the big factor is that people in Texas have been trying to ramp up their heat, and half of their heat in Texas is packed by electricity. So when you add that extra pressure on the electrical grid,
Yeah.
it's leading to extra consumption that their system can't handle because it's not.
And that's why
It's
the
it's
full grid's
overpowering.
why they're
Yeah, the
getting
full grid
blackouts.
isn't there right now. Yep.
Oh, that's
Wow.
interesting.
Yep.
Huh. Yeah, that's great. You said 4 million?
4 million
So I had it,
right now.
I had it written down the other day. I think that was last night or something. I had 2.5 written down at that point.
Ooh.
I didn't update it today, so that's crazy. Another 1.5 million people
It's been going for a
from
couple days,
yesterday
though.
to today.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude.
And did you talk about the car pileup too? They've had just the icy roads and shit too.
Well, they're like,
yeah.
oh, snow.
I know,
Yeah,
man. We're
I'm
from
not surprised,
Minnesota.
yeah.
Get used to it. Come on.
I'm sure there's some bad pileups out too. Yeah, I'm sure people are driving and trying to get out, trying to get somewhere that
Some
has
dude-
power or something. You know what I mean?
Some dude's driving around in like a rear wheel drive Porsche, like, oh, I'll be fine.
Probably. And most people move to Texas away from New York or something to get away from the New York snow. I mean, and it's just as bad there.
The Minnesota, man,
I mean, come on.
it's the
You kind of got to prepare a little bit for cold. I don't really, unless you're in, like, I don't know. Just
Mexico
get
or
some
something.
sort of, some sort
think
of
it's ever snowed.
preparation for cold.
yeah. You think it's ever snowed in Mexico?
Probably not.
Sure, maybe
maybe.
like one time,
No.
like on a freak thing in the past, like
Okay,
within-
yeah,
within-
maybe like
within
a
hundreds
freak
of years,
deal,
within hundreds
yeah.
of years, yeah.
Because like even in the middle of like dead of winter, like December, where like Arizona's kind of cold,
Yeah.
Mexico's still like 85 degrees.
Yeah, for sure.
I did just Google it. It
Yeah.
says, although snow is uncommon in most parts of Mexico, it does snow each winter in some parts of the country.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
Especially
but what-
areas
maybe like a
located in-
mountainous region or something.
Wow.
Yeah, in the
That doesn't
altitudes of
count.
10,000 feet
Yeah, that
above
doesn't
sea
really
level.
count.
That
But we're
doesn't
talking
count
like
at
if
all.
I'm
like
talking
a-
like at a beach, you know, like people are out
Yeah,
there
just some-
surfing
yeah.
and they're like,
It says most of the northern
is
states. Yeah.
I've never seen this particle coming out of the sky before.
Yeah, goddamn it.
I think it would be funny though to go to Mexico for like a ski resort trip though. Wouldn't that be interesting?
No,
Ski
dude.
resort trip?
Everyone
Yeah,
would just
dude.
think you're
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Exactly. I think it would be funny. I think that would be the joke behind it.
What are you
almost.
doing in Mexico? We're going on a ski
We're going.
trip.
We're going skiing.
Well, no, we should just go to Texas right now and see what it's like, bro. I mean, honestly, that sounds like a once in a lifetime event.
Winter Wonderland. Just hook up a
Yeah.
snowboard behind a truck and see what happens.
Hopefully the roads are icy enough.
Yeah. Pile up with some other cars, meet some new friends. Bump bumpers a little bit.
We could play bumper cars.
That's what I was saying, dude. Kind of like a
Yeah,
carnival. dude.
maybe someone down there in like a suburb's they just have a snowmobile in their garage and they're just having the time of their life down there in Texas.
Oh, probably.
He's like, I swear to God, when it snows for the first
One
time,
day.
I'm gonna, one day, Janice, one day.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know why I picked Janice. It was kind of just the first name that
But,
came to my mind.
another thing that I learned, and a lot of people have been learning though about this, since it's been such an issue with the power grid, is that Texas actually has its own power grid connected to the United States.
Its
so
own power grid?
yeah, so they're
What?
connected separately to like the main power grid for the United States
Why?
because their reasoning is they don't want to deal with federal control, so they have their separate connection to the state to the same power grid.
That's so sus.
Like we still
a
have
good
we still
idea.
have control
It's
over
true,
it
but,
technically.
yeah.
Like the United States still has some control, but not nearly as much as they do over like every other state.
That's
That's-
kind of interesting.
Yeah, it's
weird.
really interesting.
Weird. And didn't you say they wanted to get away from they wanted to secede or
Yes,
something on the
yeah.
way here?
So
We were kinda talking
people
about
have
it.
been
What?
memeing.
What?
People have been memeing that. So
That
Texas
sucks.
obviously has been asking for federal funding.
Yeah.
And then 3
Yeah.
months ago they were threatening secession during the election.
I
So
remember that. Yeah.
I did forget about that.
Now do you want your money?
yeah.
Oh my
What are you
gosh.
gonna do for it?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, it's kind of like who's gonna
Say
do
you're
what at that
sorry.
point.
yeah.
It's kind of like who's gonna make the first move. I mean, who's gonna do? It's like chicken. Game,
All
game
right,
of chicken,
Biden. We fucked up. We're sorry.
Yeah. Speaking of, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Valentine's Day. Dude.
Well, okay, you got that one too. Yeah. Yeah.
Valentine's Day. What did what did you do on Valentine's Day? Anything crazy?
what did I do on Valentine's
just
Day?
work, or-
I'm a single man, so I didn't really do anything. I just stayed home and did homework.
You didn't go to
basically.
like the clubs or anything?
No clubs. There's
No.
not really any clubs open. No, they just put the clubs back to 11 p.m. That's nice.
They did.
The
And
bars.
Are they
I
doing?
don't know about
Well,
clubs.
bars.
Are
Yeah,
clubs included
it's
in
like
bars?
that's like what a bar is. That's what like a club is in Minnesota.
I think it's
except
like
for the city.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
I think
that's
it's like
true.
all nightlife kind of things like that. Because I
Yeah.
assume restaurants are open till 11 too, like
Yeah,
Wild
of
Wings
course,
and stuff.
It's kind of
you know?
nice because like I was going at 10 p.m. sometimes, and man, it's just not. You got to get so blasted so early.
Yeah, it's
It's
pretty
just
lame.
not as fun, you know. I don't know. I
What's
like
wrong with getting blasted early?
because then you go to bed at like 1.
Not all the time. You could do other things.
Yeah.
That cold? Like what?
Drink more.
He's
Sure,
talking
we'll go
about
with that.
blasting his rope.
Blast in his rope.
What does that even mean? Oh, you're sus as fuck. That's something you do, bud. I've got a girlfriend. I'm sure that.
So Cole, what'd you do on Valentine's?
Is that what you did on Valentine's Day, Cole?
We got a hotel room and
that's
we
pretty
went
cool.
swimming, went to dinner.
Yeah.
got
So that was
pretty
on.
drunk together.
There you go.
It was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
That was on Sunday night.
That was on Saturday night because I had to work
okay.
on Sunday.
Oh, you had to work on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because they fucked up when they scheduled me because I asked for both days off, but they
Oh,
scheduled
actually?
me on Saturday. I want to do the hotel thing instead of
That
whatever.
makes sense.
Working.
Yeah, we're gonna go ice skating next Sunday in
Yeah.
the Twin Cities.
And you do what for work, Cole?
I'm a pizza delivery dude at Jet's Pizza. It's
Oh,
pretty great
yeah.
though, dude. Come
'Cause
on,
you
listen.
did pretty good for Valentine's Day. You said, right?
Yeah, I got like $70 in tips.
That's pretty not
But
bad.
yeah, it's just like honestly, just chill in your car. It's not like anyone's really an asshole at the door. You just give them their dang pizza and
And walk
listen to
away.
music,
Yeah.
do whatever the hell you want in your car.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's pretty nice.
That's
just
not
have to have a
bad.
good car.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I got the Ford, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You should. Did you invest in Ford, Cole, this week?
I don't do stocks.
We gotta get you in there, dude. We gotta get you in there. We gotta let
We'll
you.
jump you in.
Yeah, we gotta get
listen
you
to
listening.
listen to our
Yep.
third podcast.
Yep,
Yeah.
where we also sing songs. So yeah, you gotta.
Oh, we're gonna
yep,
sing
yep,
songs?
Yep. No, we already did. We
Oh,
already
we
sang the
already
songs.
sang
Just
What
gotta sing
songs
along.
did you sing then?
You gotta find out.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
One way to find out, Cole.
Q-Tip has to have a solo.
You can tune in there.
Free falling. Free falling.
Is there like a
Somebody once told me.
not that
no. Yeah, we already did that one, but you gotta go back
that's
to see it.
true.
Anyways,
You have to see it.
Oh
Yeah.
my god! But I just wanted to say a final comment on the Texas thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're going back to it. Okay.
Yeah, just
circle.
for a sec. I just had two more things I wanted to say. So one thing I saw that people have been putting. So obviously in Texas they don't expect it to snow. They didn't expect it to be this cold. I saw this meme the other day that somebody had a fucking like a 24 pack of Pepsi in the back of in the back seat of their car, dude. And obviously you don't expect it to explode because it's not that hot. At least not in this
Yeah.
part of the year.
Right.
And the thing is just completely exploded, completely frozen all over the
Damn.
back seat. It looks absolutely awful.
Wait,
Ugh.
did you just say people don't expect them to freeze this?
Not in Texas, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
it froze in Texas.
Oh yeah.
Yes, bro.
Dude, I had that happen in my Taurus that I had when I was younger. Dude, that was terrible. I accidentally left a Coke in the back seat, and it was all over the ceiling, like everything.
Really? Yeah.
Dude.
I've never had anything explode in mine. I've just left beers. Well, I had those beers. Was that Friday or Saturday night? Because I left them in my trunk. I left them in my trunk for one night, but it was negative 25, negative 30 degrees overnight, and then it was maybe negative 5 for a high that Saturday. So obviously they were frozen when I opened all of them up.
Yeah, I had a monster blow up in my back seat a few days ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was fun.
How does that?
In the Ford,
I
huh?
was cleaning that thing up.
Oh, it was great. It was a slushy.
It wasn't too bad though, so it was mostly frozen, right? You said it
It
wasn't
was
actually
mostly
that bad.
frozen, but the seat's not gonna dry for a while considering it's so cold.
Well, I was gonna say, 'cause, yeah, how do you-
You can't really dry it, man. Like
You gotta get like a heat pack or
Yeah,
something.
I
or,
know.
Like, what are those hand warmer things you shake up? You know what I mean? Get some of those on there and just set it on there, and maybe you can wipe it up after. I mean,
You could try.
it's a good idea.
Maybe.
You give it a
It's a good
shot.
idea.
Might work.
Josh doesn't think it's gonna work.
I don't-
No, he's got the face that's like, no, that would never work, bro. Bring it to a
God damn.
detailer, right, Josh? That's what you would recommend.
Sure, yeah. You said you had one more thing. Q?
Yeah, all I'm gonna say for the rest of the Texas thing, just to wrap it up, is I think I think this is Texas. It's they're getting payback, bro. You know how many times all the Texans have ever dunked on the Snowflakes, bro? Now the Snowflakes are getting their revenge, bro.
True.
This is the Snowflakes' revenge.
Karma's a bitch, bro.
Snowflakes revenge.
No, yeah, dude. It's karma. It's Mother Nature. Mother Nature is like karma.
Mother
bro.
Nature's kicking back.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
you
Speaking
hear the,
of,
you hear the Texans say how much they hate Snowflakes. Man.
Yeah, that's true. Speaking of Mother Nature, did you guys see about the that 6.2 earthquake they had over in Pakistan the other day?
No, what?
I think I might have heard just a little bit about it.
Dude. So what I read too is that's actually not that uncommon for over there in like the Middle East and stuff.
I can see that.
I read that they have like a major earthquake every few years.
Interesting.
Back in I think my buddy
Yeah.
who lives there, he told me back in I think 04 or 09 they had a 8.2
And is it out of 10?
If you,
On the
if you
Richter
guys
scale?
know
Okay.
anything about an 8.2
That's pretty dang
earthquake,
bad.
that's
a lot.
a
That's
big
big
ass
ass.
motherfucker. A
I had
6
to
point,
take a class
yeah.
on natural disasters, and
Yeah.
yeah, the
an
aftermath of those are pretty messed up.
6.2, it's still fuck a little bit of shit up, but it's not terrible. But an 8.2, that'll fuck your shit up.
It's pretty bad.
That'll like knock like skyscrapers down and stuff. Especially over there, I'm sure. Well, I'd imagine they'd be somewhat prepared for them, right?
Well, I mean, maybe it's really like
If it's
it has to
common,
do with
you know?
economics too, in general, because of
well, that's
just
true.
like
they don't have the money.
materials being put into the buildings they have.
Yep.
It depends on the area and how much damage is actually going to happen.
You think? Because I know a lot of their houses are built out of that sandy material. What is that stuff called that they use on like houses in like Arizona
Mud?
and Texas?
Clay.
It might be clay,
It's probably
but
clay,
it's what they make their houses of, because they don't
Probably,
make it
yeah.
out of like wood and crap like we do in Minnesota and like steel and stuff like that. They don't make it out of that kind of junk.
Yeah,
Probably
that's not
steel.
material.
They probably
Yeah,
do
they
use
probably
that.
still use
Some
steel,
steel, yeah.
But
that's only in like certain millions that need it.
yeah, it's probably
Okay.
mostly like clay and stuff like that to prevent the sun from hitting it. Obviously,
Yeah.
clay absorbs heat, so works pretty good there. But I wonder how. Well, I guess if you still have steel, it'd probably be okay for your like natural disaster defense. You know
It's
what
a
I mean?
little bit better,
it'll
but like
probably help,
wood
yeah, I'm
in
sure.
general is actually a little bit better because it can absorb the impact of
Oh,
it
because
better.
it like bends.
Yeah, it bends a little bit. It's a little bit more malleable. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
depends
interesting.
on the which way the waves are going though at that particular
like
location.
which direction
yeah,
it's
kinda,
facing.
because like they can go in different directions in certain
Yes,
areas.
of course.
And then that's just going to destroy anything. Honestly.
Yeah. Well, if it hits something and like bounces off, that's
Yeah.
when it really like fucks some shit up. But yeah, some cool COVID stuff. COVID's on the decline, boys.
Is it
We're turning the corner.
officially?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Thirty-
hey, cheers.
as of yesterday at least, 38 million Americans have gotten the vaccine. It's probably up based on that last statistic. Didn't have time to check today, unfortunately, but figured I'd
Yep.
have some little quick facts here for you. So that's good. We're turning the corner. People are getting vaccines. I guess we're moving on the right track.
You got yours or what? Huh?
Nightclub, here we go.
You got yours done or
I don't
what?
know.
No, me neither.
I don't even
No,
know.
we're still waiting, but I think
Yeah.
we're getting done with. I think we're mostly getting done with healthcare workers.
Yeah.
We're really
Yeah.
close, and we're moving
And
out
then
to
it's
the elderly
teachers
right
and
now.
schools,
Moving on
though.
to like
elderly
important people.
teachers. Yeah, probably those would be next.
My girlfriend already got one of the shots, and she's getting the second one before like spring break. So
Yeah.
and she's a daycare worker.
Oh,
so,
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well, because I know Biden is trying to get like all kids in school in like 2 months or something. Within his first
Wow.
100 days of office, he wants every school in America to go
I
back to
worked
school.
Right,
with a
makes
kid in
sense.
high school actually at the Judd's Pizza place, and he said that they're already starting to go back to school.
Yep, they're trying.
Yeah, like
Crazy.
they're actually going back to
Yep.
in school.
Yep, and
Oh, yeah.
my
This
kids
is
are gonna
really
have to
soon.
start taking the shots, and of course they still have to be a distance away, and they still
Yeah.
have the masks and whatever. I don't know how lunchrooms would work. I feel like that'd be kind of
That
sad.
would suck.
You know what I mean? Kind of like a restaurant. Okay, you gotta sit 5 feet away from your neighbor, so you take your mask off and eat 5 feet away from your best friend. Or how do
Yeah.
lockers work? Or you gotta keep your
Yeah,
mask
I don't
on?
know.
Like I don't know.
Every other locker or
Yeah.
every two.
Yeah, that's just kind of nuts though. I don't know how you do it. Maybe you send some of the kids to the lunchroom, but or
Track
sorry,
them
the
down or
classrooms
something.
or classrooms.
There's
Yeah,
5
Yeah.
different lunch periods now.
Oh, well, we had my school had 5 different
We
lunch
used to have
that's
periods.
because you had
Yeah,
5
mine.
times. That's because
Yeah,
you guys had
that's
5 times the school we
No,
did.
I only had my graduating class is only 120 people. My
No, that's
school's
not
pretty
very
small.
much.
Really?
We had 1,500.
Yeah, jeez.
Mine was 450 for my graduating class.
Yeah, mine was like 230. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, that's not that much. Yeah. So
Jesus.
yours
My
is way
school
more.
was like 5,000 kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it was bonkers. A little bit more on world news. Do you guys see the stuff happening in Myanmar? Or if that's how you pronounce it or not?
Where-
Myanmar?
Myanmar, I think that's
Myanmar?
right. Yeah.
What is it even?
So they're having a big...
Is it like a meal? Is it like a sandwich?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, God.
no. They're having a big political thing going on right now. So they're actually staging mass countrywide protests, protesting over the militia that's ruling the country.
What country is this again?
Myanmar.
That's the country?
Correct.
Oh, okay. No idea.
So it's okay. But yeah, it's crazy. So like I said, it's a militia controlled country, or it's like there's like a regime that's controlling their political leaders or whatever it is. I'm sure it's probably a communist state or something like that. But yeah, I guess they're protesting and stuff, and the Myanmar army or whatever is they're blacking out the internet for people. They're blacking out power for the whole country, and they're raiding key like protest leaders.
Man.
And they're having armored vehicles patrol the whole country pretty much.
Someone might have to get involved at some point then.
And that's what I'm afraid of. If they keep going and they keep doing stupid shit like that,
You can't
of
just
course.
terrorize your country.
But do you really want the U.S. to jump in again?
No, I don't want
I
us
don't
to
know
go.
if
I'm
it
saying
probably
someone
wouldn't be
else.
the US. I know
Who
it
else
might
is gonna jump
The
in?
European
now?
Union might do something.
I don't know. I feel like we butt our heads everywhere.
That's because I don't know. Nobody else really does anything, you know.
What's this?
I think
What about
there's
the
a chance
UN?
the UN or
Yeah.
Yeah,
the EU
exactly. They
EU
could
would
do
jump in.
something.
Yeah.
The UN will figure something out. I mean, they still might not like the U.S. because Trump maybe, but I mean, otherwise they'll figure it out. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody liked Trump.
you think so in the UN?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Didn't he get?
I don't know.
Wasn't he getting like a Nobel Peace Prize or something like that?
Really?
What?
Yeah.
For his-
I think you might have had some people in the
know
UN.
about
I don't know about a peace prize though.
Really? I was gonna
peace
say
prize?
from the UN. I have no idea because
It's like, yo, here you guys go.
I knew he wasn't in good standings with maybe it was the Health Administration Board or something. It wasn't the UN,
the
but
WHO,
that's what it was.
WHO, the World
That's
Health
what,
Organization.
yeah. Okay, yeah, that's what that was. I have no
I don't
idea
know if he had
about
a great
the
standing in the
UN
UN either, though.
because I just
honestly.
figured he didn't have a good standing like anywhere at that point. I mean, obviously he doesn't have a good one on Twitter either because he's
maybe
not on
initially.
there. Initially, I don't know.
Didn't they
maybe.
cut him from Twitter for a while?
Yeah, he's not. So he's not allowed. Actually, he's not allowed.
completely
on,
banned.
Yep,
He's
on
completely banned now?
everywhere. Twitter,
Everywhere, Facebook.
Twitter,
When did that
Facebook,
happen?
That
a
was like a
couple
month
days
ago.
ago.
It was
Couple
it
weeks.
was a little bit after the Capitol riots. So
Yeah,
that
they
was
did. That's
January
funny.
6th.
If
a
not
little
the
bit
same
after
day
January
as the
6th.
riots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you can't go on any social media?
Nope.
Yeah, he got nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize because he helped broker relations between Israel and the UAE.
Really? What year? What year? Does it say what year?
This was like last year,
really.
Oh,
No
damn.
way.
or like earlier this year.
Yeah. Why does no one bring? Come on. Why does no one bring this up? Come on, dude. I mean, seriously.
They did, but it was
mean-
only on there for like
Yeah.
1 minute.
Well,
It's
yeah, I was
just-
gonna say 2
mean,
minutes.
It's
Then he put a
Trump
new
just does a
Twitter
lot
out
of
there.
different things. I mean, it's bound to just really all bury itself.
No, that's funny. I remember actually seeing Donald Trump for the first time on TV. He was actually on WWE like Monday Night Raw. Or
Oh,
something.
Oh
my
yeah,
God,
he used to go on
yeah.
WWE. a little bit, quite a bit, I
Yeah.
think.
Was he an owner of it or something for some time or something? I don't
He
remember
might
what the
have been.
deal
I
is.
mean, he was
but-
also on TV for a while, and he was doing The Apprentice as well.
I mean, what?
The Apprentice, it was like he had a television show.
I remember that.
Really?
That was a
No,
good
I
one.
actually didn't know that. I
It
knew
was-
like he
wasn't
was
that
a
the one where he's
famous
like,
dude,
"You're
but-
fired."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I
Really?
think it was something to do with some kind of business. I forget exactly what it was.
Damn. No, I didn't know that he even had a. Well, I knew he was famous. I knew he had money in the Trump Tower, but that's about all I knew. And then yeah, I saw him on WWE, and then I listened to Mac Miller's song "Donald Trump."
That's a good.
That was a good
yeah,
song.
That's a
That was a
banger.
good song.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, otherwise, yeah, I don't know anything else about this dude. I don't know. That's pretty much all I really knew about him at that point.
Yeah.
Have you guys do you guys watch different like game shows on TV and stuff? Dude, I've been watching a bunch of game shows this week, which is kind of random.
No.
But really?
No.
No, I don't watch them either,
So-
honestly.
Not really.
I'm
no,
I'm
honestly.
straight.
Even
Sorry.
even like back at home, really. Even back at home, me and my parents would watch like Family Feud. Even you're never like nothing.
I
Huh?
mean, yeah, I might watch Family Feud occasionally with my family, I guess.
If I don't
Family
have
Feud is
any
fun.
other streaming device, that's like what's on TV when you go to a hotel room.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Say, like if I have to watch like TV, I'll go right to True TV and just try to watch like Carbonara Effect or Impractical Jokers or something.
Those are good too, actually, because those are always on. Those are always reruns at
Yeah.
that point. I've been watching a new game show called The Hustler. It's called.
That
It's-
sounds like a weird.
Yeah,
thing. I
okay.
don't know.
It
I don't
sounds
know.
dumb.
You would
Sounds
like
hot,
that.
bro.
Hold up,
Yeah,
hold up.
it sounds
hold up.
steamy.
Hey, give it a
It
chance.
sounds
Hey,
moist.
how can you knock it? How can you knock it until you even hear it? So hear me out. Hear me out. All right. So you guys know the Mafia card game where it's like, okay, someone's
No.
the bad guy,
Yep,
and then
yep. I know what you're
do you know
talking
how to
Do you know this
explain
card
that?
game? What?
So like basically,
Yeah, it's like, do you ever play Town of Salem when you were a kid?
see, there's
How to
four
say that?
different yeah, there's four different
that.
names for these games, and I never know how to explain
Okay,
it.
so it's
Titan
There's
of
like a
Salem?
wolf one or
Town
something.
of Salem. So it's like there's
Yes.
You ever play War? I play War.
War,
Oh,
yeah,
all kinds
War
of
is
War,
fun.
bro.
Pictionary?
You've probably
No.
seen or played something like it. It's where you
Yeah.
play like a town of people or a group of people, and one of you is like a monster, some of you are like crime people.
It's
some
like
of you
Among Us.
It's kind of like
It's like Among Us.
but
There's
lot
one
more
imposter.
detailed, a lot more detailed.
So like Clue.
Yeah, literally, Clue, the board
Almost
game.
Clue.
Kind of.
Clue.
All right. Anyways. So this game. So there's trivia questions, right? There's 5 of us to start, or not 5 of us, but there's 5 people to start in the game. They're all sitting in chairs, but one of them is basically one of them is the imposter. Let's say.
Sounds like Frogger when I was in elementary school.
Frogger,
nothing
dude.
like Frogger.
Oh, dude, Frogger,
Sounds
you try to
exactly
dodge
like
the
Frogger.
traffic, bro. That's Frogger.
Did you ever get to the other side?
Always.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Well, then I got to lily pads, and then that's when I fell in the water. Because I guess
Ooh.
frogs can't swim.
What
But
about
the
anyway,
one where you stick your
You
tongue out?
guys
and you
know
kill people?
Trouble in Terrorstown? You ever played that when you were a kid?
What are you
You
talking
guys have never
about,
played
dude?
any of these games? Oh my god.
We're not
No.
from your.
Yeah,
whatever
you're
the-
weird.
Yeah, Maine
you're
custom.
weird.
They're all
Main
very
country.
popular. They're all very popular.
Dude,
These
I-
guys go in their backyard and they just have fields of lobster just chilling in the backyard,
just
and they
listen-
just go poach them out of the backyard. It's ridiculous.
They make up these weird games to
Wait,
make themselves
yeah,
feel
dude.
better.
no, dude.
Haven't you guys haven't played this? Oh, I thought
I
everybody
can't
played
believe
this.
you guys have never played Mafia though. Not that one
seen
either.
that? You've
in
never
the-
seen that?
Yes,
what
that's
I'm
the
saying.
village
He's
one,
showing
right?
us
That's
a
the village
picture
one,
right
right?
now.
Yeah, it's Town of Salem. I'm showing
Oh,
them a
yes.
picture of Town of Salem right now.
No.
Never mind, they're
That-
witches over there.
That looks like Among Us.
Okay,
But
so
like a
anyways,
shitty version.
so this game show, right? This game show that I'm watching, super dope. Anyways, there's one imposter. Basically, all the questions are geared towards figuring out who the person is. So there's
Yeah.
4 normal people and 1 person that's pretending that he's not, that person. So it'll say, this person was an Olympic athlete, and this one chick stood up and was like, I have a scar on the back of my heel because I got surgery when I was 5 because I fell on whatever, So it's like they're trying to prove themselves to each other, and they got to vote someone off the ship like Among Us, And there's trivia questions, and every question they get right, they get $5,000, and it all comes down to the end. Basically, the hustler or the Among Us imposter, it's called the hustler. They basically vote someone out in the 3rd and 4th round. In the 5th round, it's the hustler and 2 people, and they have to try and figure it out. And if the hustler wins, they get all the money, and if the other 2 people win, they split it.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind
That
of
sounds
really,
pretty dope, actually.
it's
I would
really
watch that.
interesting because they're trying to, it's I don't know, this player is in a cigar club, so all the people are like, oh, it's obviously a dude. I mean, why would a chick be in a cigar club? Yeah, guess what? And it ended up being a chick, So they kind of give those clues and then the question was, which president was always seen with a cigar or whatever, So it's not really
something
related,
like
but
that.
it gives
Yeah.
clues to that imposter. Super interesting.
Yeah, reminds you of this YouTube channel. I've only seen it a couple times. It's basically they get 6 or 7 people, and they all are based around a certain topic. So say one of them is who is the fake gamer. So they have 7
Oh, yep.
people, and 6 of them are real, actually play games, and the other person
Yeah.
pretends that they're a gamer.
Yep.
And so the people in the group all have to figure out who the person pretending and actually doesn't know anything about gaming really is.
Yeah.
And so there's one where they do 7 people of Muslim faith, and who is the person who isn't actually of the same faith.
Who?
Yeah.
What is that show called?
I forget. It's a YouTube channel. I gotta look
Oh,
it
it's
up.
Sounds
YouTube
pretty
channel?
interesting.
Huh.
Actually,
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, and that's kind of how this one was too. The imposter, it would say, this person knows how to use a bow or whatever, and then this chick's like, oh, I've never hunted in my life, and I work as a, the question was, this person works in stocks or something, and the person's like, oh yeah, I'm a firefighter. It's they try to lie and paint a picture. Obviously, I'm not
Yep.
who that person is. So, but yeah, no, it's a pretty interesting show. I always watch a couple different shows like that, but I don't know.
No. So the YouTube channel is called Jubilee. The series is called Odd Man Out.
Odd Man Out.
I've been out. That's interesting. So, hey guys, I just want to put a question around the room. When was the last time all you guys worked out?
What is your definition of working out?
Working?
How many flights of stairs?
No. So yesterday.
What about
flights
a
of
true?
stairs?
What about a true? Okay, I'm gonna do actual exercises for 5 minutes.
Exercises for 5
All right,
minutes.
about a week.
Okay. Cool.
Week and a half.
Okay.
Probably more than 6 months.
That's okay.
So other than my week, it was
So-
probably 6 months. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
so
but-
yesterday
No,
I
I'm
decided
being serious about
I
mine,
decided
though.
to get a little more intense with it. I do my I stretch every once in a while,
Yeah.
and I like to do that. I'll do a couple push-ups, but I tried to get real intense with it yesterday. And I was like, all right, I'm going to do fucking 30 pull-ups. I'm gonna do like 3 different sets of crunches, and like I told myself I did like 80 push-ups or something like that.
Yep.
Holy buckets is
Felt
my
it?
whole body sore today. Dude, every time I twist, my obliques are just killing
Yeah.
me. Like, my back is, like, kind of tight. My arms are kind of tight. And I'm like, oh, God, this sucks.
No, me too.
This is why I don't work out.
Yeah. That's honestly why I did it one day and I haven't gone back since. Because I was sore for the next 2 days. But that's the thing, too. When you're in a routine like that, and even
Yeah,
when
it's
you
not
do
as
leg
bad.
day, it's, of course you feel leg day.
You get
whatever,
used to it,
but,
though.
Well, the
Yeah.
masks are the real pain in the ass. If you're trying to do it at the
Oh, go to an actual
gym,
gym or something?
yeah, it's
Most-
hard to breathe. With
Most
that
gyms
crap, I'm not gonna
don't
lie.
make you wear the mask in the gym, though.
Well, they
Really?
do, yeah. They were at Planet Fitness or whatever.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
making you wear it the whole time.
At the other ones, they don't. That's
Yeah,
that's
sounds
nice.
like getting lucky there. It sounds like I would say if I was someone who went to a gym, I would hate to wear a mask in the gym. I feel like that would suck.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
that-
on a treadmill.
bad.
terrible.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to run on a treadmill with something on your
I know,
face.
yeah.
right?
You're
That
just
sounds
like, oh, God, I
terrible,
can't
bro.
breathe.
I kind of feel like that's honestly trying to kill yourself.
Yeah, that's just
Maybe you
torture.
sweat more though because you're not
Somebody
taking as
just
deep
passes
of
Well, I'm
breaths.
sure it's way harder to do your workouts. I'm sure it like probably gets
Well,
you.
yeah,
because
because you can't take it like as deep of breaths and whatever.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
sure.
that's why a lot
you
of
can't
people,
scream with a
a lot
mask
of pro
on.
athletes
Scream?
Yeah,
Why
you
you
know
need
those
to
big
scream?
dudes? No, I'm not saying me, but you know those big dudes. Yeah, the big,
Oh, yeah.
the big
I
dude,
think
bro.
you mean grunt, not scream.
Nah. Obviously, Q-Tip, you haven't been to a St. Cloud gym, bro. I went for 3 months, never again. I will go to a gym,
again.
St. Cloud, never again. Because you got the, you got the 2-3 chicks that like know what they're doing, and they're kind of, they're doing their workouts and they're just chilling and they're in their own zone, right? And there's another dude, okay, he knows what he's doing his own thing. And then,
This is a quick update. This is a quick update.
Okay.
So, apparently, Q-Tip cannot drink any sort of whiskey by himself. He must
Not
add
on the rocks,
Coca-Cola
bro.
to it. He
Not on the
can't drink
rocks.
it on the
Did
rocks.
you just dump some?
Yeah,
in
he
there?
just made a mixie out of what the.
You just dumped some of my Coke in there. You
just-
stole my Coke.
He's
Like that?
taking
Hey,
people's
quick
drinks.
update. I don't even think Cole's like tried his.
Well,
yet.
give me mine. But I just noticed. Hey, I've been drinking my beer. I don't know what the problem is with that.
Yeah, Cole is definitely not going to drink this.
Oh yeah, you sure?
Let's find out.
And you're not getting the Coke because
All right,
you
Cole.
said you didn't want any.
Yeah, no Coke.
Cole. No Cole.
Sorry, my
No
my
Cole.
voice just
Cole.
auto-corrected his name
Cola.
too.
Say no Coke. What
Yeah.
did you say?
I just said no Coke because my voice
It
auto-corrected your name
auto-corrected
too.
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
like the
yeah.
text. Yeah, it was a joke.
So he puts his like.
Okay, was
Wait.
it not good or what?
Like he put his bottle on the coaster, but then he puts the glass just on the bare table, and I was like,
Dude, he could have put his glass on that McChicken that's still sitting there.
"That's true."
Hey man, I'm saving that for later.
Just take the. All right, hold on. Hear me out
better.
though.
Should
No,
dunk
this
it
is
in
my
there.
McChicken.
Just take
Screw up.
just take the top bun up and flip it upside down and just use the top bun as a coaster.
Wait.
No.
So do you guys eat your McChicken with the peel or without the peel?
What do you mean peel?
The peel, bro. Bring the McChicken back up here.
Oh yeah, show us the peel.
Yeah, do you guys
Nah,
eat
you
it
can
with
miss the
the
yellow
peel
peel.
or without the peel?
Do you eat it with the peel?
No.
Oh yeah, it tastes great.
All right,
bro.
try it right now.
Yeah, eat it.
Yeah,
Eat it
here
with
you
the
can
peel.
have a bite.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
eat
take
it
You have
with
to
the
keep
peel.
the paper on.
Well, yeah. Wait.
You have to keep the
wait,
peel on.
Wait, no,
I'll
wait,
try.
wait.
I'll try.
All
I'll
right,
try.
hold on.
I don't think it's gonna work.
All right, hold on.
Well, I
We're
can
gonna
probably
try
tear it,
All right,
actually.
here we go.
Yeah, you have to take a bite. You can't just take it
I
off.
took a little bite.
Someone's
You
gotta do
barely
it.
got it. Barely.
Cole, let's see it.
Oh, all right, sure.
Let's do it.
He's gonna take a full bite.
Oh my god. You even heard the paper rip too.
Oh my god.
He's eating it.
We have lost a member at the table. He shall return. I'm crying
right now.
That's actually.
I'm not gonna eat the paper.
I mean, how? I don't
That's
know.
how a real man does a Q-tip.
Oh,
That's really loud, but
I mean, how do we end on a better note than that, huh? We might as well, eh?
I mean, yeah, that sounds about good, huh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's about all I really got for this episode. Just kind of keep up with us. So we're gonna keep grinding these videos out, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Like how she move it. I like how she move it. I got that new whip. Jose the dude trip. Like how she move it. I like how she move it.